Hello, GBPS members, or anyone if you're not a GBPS member. GBPS, say that fast 15 times, but not now. Let's do something. So, if you've never used photo entry, or you're a new member, you've never entered one of our competitions, this is how you do it. If you're an existing member and only entered it the old way, our competitions the old way, we've got a treat for you. It's suddenly become much easier. So gone are the days where we have a semi-complex naming convention, and it gets for our files, and the files get emailed to an address. No, it's all online on an online portal, and it's very, very simple. So I hope this little video will help you out. First thing you need to do is go to the portal, our photo entry portal. You'll see it highlighted there. You'll have that emailed, and I will put it in we'll put it on the website. So you just go to the portal, log in. I've not shown you that bit because it's got my email address on it, and I didn't fancy making that entirely public. so I'm sure you can work out how to log in there. There's just two fields: use an email address and password, and you're in. Your password will come from Simon initially. I think you'll be asked to change it once you're logged in. But anyway, so there you go. So you get yourself logged in. You're presented with this page. May look slightly different because you probably won't see some of these options here or any of them. But what you're interested in is the competitions, the competition groups. There we got monthly competitions, and we've got all-in competitions for things like, let's have a look, the panel competition. There you go. It's a bit different. So let's go back. And let's enter your first competition, which, for argument's sake, we're going to say is a monthly competition. There's a list of competitions that you'll be eligible for. Some are in the past and will be closed, depending on when you enter the season, and some will be eligible for you to join. I'm going to join this DPI competition here. I'm going to enter some images. So I've clicked on that, and it's brought me to this page, and as you can see, I've got no entries as yet. So let's add a new entry. Boom, there we go. So I've got to give my entry a title. So let's call it, I'm going to a girl, because I have a very active and imagination that can come up with very creative titles, as you can see. So once I've given it a title, I just click on add entry. Ignore this, it's not being used. Right, so clicked on add entry, and now we're given a chance to give that image, upload an image to that title. Seems the wrong way around, doesn't it? But it's the way this works. So I've just created an image called girl, or an entry called a girl with a title of a girl. I'm now going to click on choose JPEG, and I'm going to choose a JPEG to put it in. Let's choose this one. And there it is. You see, it's not there yet. We're not quite finished. You'll see that the title of the file isn't isn't in the format as we used to, and that does not matter. So let's upload the image by clicking on upload image, and there we have it. That OK just tells me that to just tell Simon when he's creating these competitions that sizing is OK, that it has a color profile. Don't worry too much about it. If you've got your image there, it's in. You can see my width is 900 by 1200, which doesn't exceed the sizing ratio for competition images in digital, which are 1600 wide by 1200 in height. You can, whatever the ratio of your image, you just do not exceed one of those boundaries. And there you go. So created my first image. I can now, it is as simple as that. It's quite intuitive. You can follow it. Very straightforward. Seems longer because I'm talking on and on about it. But let's have a look. So we could now import an existing entry. So let's imagine this isn't the first competition of the season, and that I've got an entry which, for some unknown reason, the judge didn't think was utterly brilliant and awarded a prize. I can go back to that competition by clicking on import, and then I can expand the monthly competitions, and let's have a look at this one. There you go. I have some images that were in that competition, and let's imagine that the judge was foolish enough not to award the place. So I click on it. There you go. There's these selection checkboxes. Clicked on it, add entry, and now it's ready to go. So I didn't even need to upload that one. I just pushed the last one forwards. So that's the end of that tutorial. I hope that was answered any questions you've got. I hope that's all hunky-dory. I shall leave you to it and catch up with you soon. Any questions, give Simon or myself a shout, myself being Gary.